Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I will be showing you all of the best money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself millions upon millions of dollars in no time. That's right, and in total, I will be covering 7 different money methods, all in this one video. That being said, if you go on to enjoy, please don't forget to go down below and drop a like on the video for me. But now let's get into the very first money method. Alright, so for the first one, we're going to be doing the A Superyacht Life missions because all of them are paying out double money and also double RP this entire week. But in order to even start these missions, you will need to own a yacht, because once you own a yacht, you want to go to the very top floor and then enter inside, because inside here will be a yellow circle which you can go on top of to click right on the D-pad to begin doing these missions. But if you are somebody who has already completed all of these missions, then you'll be able to just open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and then missions. Then you'll see all of the Superyacht Life missions here at the very top. The mission I always love to start is called All Hands. Since this mission is so easy, all you are doing is getting inside this helicopter and flying over to LSIA to steal a Tula. Once you steal the Tula, you have to fly over to the country club, because at that country club will be some fires and you have to extinguish all of the fires with this Tula. Which doing this is very simple. All you need to do is hover above where all of the fires are and drop the water down below. That way it extinguishes the fire. And you'll have to go over to one more location after you extinguish all of these fires, and after you finish that second location, you will basically complete the entire mission. All you then have to do is deliver this Tula back over to the yacht. Once you did, just as I did right here, this is how much money you'll get paid per mission: $144,000, which is very good, and also 5,600 RP on top of that, which is also pretty good. So if you own a yacht, these missions are definitely something you should be grinding this entire week while they are paying this amazing amount of money and also RP. Getting into the second money method, I will now be showing you how to make $251,000 in only 1 minute. That's right, really easy money. So if you want to do this for yourself, open up the pause menu and come over to this exact location in Textile City where this week's HSW time trial is located at. Once over here, make sure you call out your fastest HSW vehicle and then drive it on top of the time trial to click right D-pad. From there, stay still but open up the pause menu and come up here to where the checkpoint is at to simply mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click here where it says jobless, and then exit out of the time trial just like so. From there, whenever you are ready, click right on the D-pad to begin the HSW time trial, then go through this little alley all the way through until you reach the main road, and once you are on the freeway, it is literally as simple as you following this waypoint the entire way through, dodging traffic that whole way. And it's pretty much that simple. There is no secrets or tricks that you need to know about with this week's HSW time trial. It is literally as simple as you going as fast as you possibly can and also dodging the traffic. If you did those two things the whole way over there and made it in time, here's how much money you'll get paid once you beat the time trial. As I said, $251,000 in just over 1 minute. Now for the third money method, we're going to be doing the daily Shipwreck collectible, which this week in GTA 5 Online is paying out double money and also double RP. Finding these is very simple, but like I said, these are a daily collectible and you can only collect one per day. The location of these shipwrecks also switch every single day, so yours might not be the same one I have right now, but once you find your location on the map and you head over to it, you want to listen closely for some bells, because once you hear those bells, that is how you know you are getting closer to the shipwreck chest. As you could see, I just found it right now. Once you find the chest, simply go up to it and click right on the D-pad to open the chest. Then you'll get paid $50,000 and also gain a little bit of RP. So yeah, these daily shipwreck collectibles are something you should be collecting this entire week while they are paying this double money and double RP bonus. Getting into the fourth money method now, we're going to be playing the Cayo Perico Motor Wars Adversary mode, which this week in GTA 5 Online is paying out double money and also double RP. To start this, it's very simple. First, open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and then adversary mode. Then you'll see the Motor Wars Cayo Perico adversary mode at the very top. So go ahead and start this. Now, the way this game mode works is very simple. If anyone here played the regular Motor Wars adversary modes, then you'll pretty much already know how this one works. Because it is the exact same concept except on the Cayo Perico island, of course, but all that's happening is there's multiple different teams dropping down from the air in their cargo bobs onto the map. Once they are on the Cayo Perico island, you'll then all have to find some weapons and also vehicles. And the reason we need to find some really good weapons and also vehicles at the very start of the game mode is because the goal of this mode is to take out every other team except ours, because if our team is the last team alive, we will end up winning the round. So yeah, that is literally how this game mode works. You drop down from a cargo bob onto the Cayo Perico island, then try to find the best loot possible to take out all of the other teams before that timer goes all the way down. So it's pretty much that simple. You just want to take out every other team other than yours. That way your team is the last alive to win the entire match. And cutting straight to it, here's how much money my team got paid once we won this entire game mode. Keep in mind, this match ended early. So it was only one round long, but either way, after this one round, I got paid a pretty decent amount of money. As you can see, we were the match winner because it automatically ended, and we got paid a total of $23,000, and also on top of that, a total of 2,400 RP, which, like I said, is just how much money we got paid after the first round. And if you do this way more than I did, which most likely will happen, you'll get paid way more money and also way more RP. The main reason I was telling you about that adversary mode though is because it involves with this week's new weekly challenge, which is also the 5th money method on this video, because that is going to be to win 2 adversary modes to complete this week's easy weekly challenge. Because after you win those 2 adversary modes, you'll get paid $100,000 for completing this week's weekly challenge, which is so simple, and it doesn't even need to be that adversary mode. It could be literally anyone, and once you win those 2, you'll get paid $100,000 after, so make sure you definitely do it. Getting into the 6th money method now, I will now be showing you how to make $102,000 in only 2 minutes, which is really easy money. So if you want to do this, first open up the pause menu and come over to its exact location in Rockford Hills, where this week's regular time trial is located at. Once over here, call out your fastest motorcycle that you own to then drive it on top of this parking structure where the time trial is at, and then go on top of it to click right D-pad, but then stay still and open up the pause menu. From there, come up here to where the checkpoint is at to simply mark it, and once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click here where it says job list to then exit out of the time trial just like so. And from here, whenever you are ready, click right on the D-pad to start the time trial, then go up this ramp and make sure you land sideways, that way you don't fall off the bike once you land on the road. But anyway, from here, it is literally as simple as you following the waypoint the entire way through, trying your best to go as fast as possible and also dodging traffic. I'm not gonna lie though, with this week's time trial, it is a little bit difficult only because you have to be perfect. Even if you crash once, you'll pretty much fail the time trial every time, so if you mess up, just honestly restart. Since with this time trial, you need to be absolutely perfect, I was literally perfect and I still only beat it with like 0.2 seconds left. Anyway, as long as you did those 2 things though, we're going as fast as possible and also didn't crash that entire way. Here's how much money you'll get paid once you beat the time trial in time. As I said, $102,000 in just over 2 minutes. Finally though, getting into the 7th and final money method, we are now going to be doing the Fleece job heist, which this week in GTA 5 Online on your very first run is paying out double money and also double RP, which is very good because this heist only requires 1 other friend to start it. Starting this heist is as simple as you entering inside of one of your high-end apartments, going up to your heist planning board, and then clicking right on the D-pad to start the Fleece job heist right here. It is the very top one on this list. After you start it, you'll just need to complete 2 simple setups and then you'll have the finale, which once you complete the finale, here's how much money you'll get paid, cutting straight to it with this week's new double money and double RP bonus on your first attempt. Take a look, we just passed the heist and I got 60%, which paid me $450,000, which is very good because my friend on the other hand got around $350,000, which is really good because in total we earned around almost $800,000 from this one heist. Normally it would be half of this, so that's why I said it is definitely worth doing this heist for this week in GTA 5 Online, only the first time since it will be giving you that double money and double RP bonus, so make sure you get it out the way. Anyway, like I said, that was going to be the very last money method of today's video. You officially know all of the best money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself millions upon millions of dollars in literally no time. With all of that being said though, if you went on to enjoy my video and you still haven't already, please do me a favor in return by going down below and dropping a like on it before you click off. And of course, if you aren't, make sure you also hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on. With all of that being said though, until next time, I will see you all in my very next GTA 5 Online video. Peace.